The whole life of Tuvia Friedman has been devoted to one task, tracking down Nazi criminals. Thanks to his efforts, 2,000 of them have been punished. It was him who founded Adolf Eijkman in Argentina and caught Himmler's deputy, Obergruppenführer Wolf, as well as the commander of Warsaw Gestapo, Dr. Hahn. Thus he has won the nickname, the Nazi Hunter.
On okazał się człowiek z charakterem samodzielnym, ambitnym. Jeżeli on w coś wierzy i chce coś zrobić, nie ma siły, która by wstrzymała go. On zdolny jest przejść wszystkie przeszkody, a żeby to, co on uważa, że powinno się zrobić i upamiętnić, i uwiecznić, i pomóc, żeby to zrobiono.
Tadeusz Friedman to człowiek, który zawsze wojował.
Przez wszystkie lata całą swoją energię, całe swoje życie oddaje temu tematowi. On należy do tych nielicznych ludzi, którzy nigdy nie mogli zapomnieć, nigdy nie mogli się oddalić od tego, co się działo, i to ciągle w nich żyło. I to nie ma wiele takich jednostek na świecie.
I think that Tadek is a man who we owe the Jewish people, Israel, a lot for finding many war criminals, and he also helped the Germans in preparing the trials of the war criminals of all death camps. And he sent the material and everything. And I think he is a man who we owe this lot.
Awards, distinctions, honors, and congratulations. Here the mayor of Haifa, a Labour Party candidate to the post of Prime Minister of Israel, is conferring Tuvia Friedman the title of Honorable Citizen of Haifa, the city in which he has been working and living for 50 years. He was born in Radom. His father had a small printing house. His mother was a dressmaker. The Second World War changed entirely the life of the whole family. His father died of hunger and typhoid fever. His mother, brother and sister were killed in Treblinka. Tuvia worked then in a German army hospital. In March 1943, together with his sister, he took part in a tragic incident. They managed to get to the transport of Jews who were to be exchanged for German officers. The buses, however, did not go to the railway station, but to the Jewish cemetery in Szydłowiec. They avoided death. The SS officer let himself be appeased. For the second time, however, Tuvia had to kill to survive. He was caught in the village of Szczęście, 30 kilometers from Radom, where he'd been searching for Polish partisans. In the morning, he was to be shot.
pomyślałem sobie, co frajer będziesz, tu leży tego, ty umierasz, niech on umiera. Więc ja jeszcze za drugim razem tego wyciągnąłem z pochwy, jego bagner i on leżał w ten sposób, a ja całą siłą
He found shelter in the ruins of the Radom ghetto. In January 1945, when the first Soviet troops arrived in the city, he wanted to join the army and go to the front. He was offered, however, a job in the Polish police called Milicja. A few months later, he left for Gdańsk, where the security office was being formed. Jashinsky, under the cover of that name, hiding his Jewish roots, found a place for the security office. In the neighborhood there were a court and a prison. Not much has changed here since that time. Together with his colleagues, he arrested many of the slaughterers from the concentration camp in Stutov, Gestapo and SS officers hiding in Gdańsk, and also Gdańsk Bishop Karol Maria Splet, a friend of Hitler and Himmler. Until today, he remains under the oppression of the memories of the plant producing soap from human fat. Friedman left the security office and through Czechoslovakia went to Vienna. He wanted to pursue Nazi criminals. He met friends from Radom in Vienna. Soon he found a trace of SS Sergeant Konrad Buchmeier, who had supervised mass executions in the Radom district. The SS officer had been interned then in the camp near Salzburg. With the permission of the commander of the camp, he joined the prisoners in the barracks. Soon he found the right track. He arrested Buchmeier, took him to Vienna, and interrogated him. During the hearing, the Nazi officer was crying. Then he found also installed in the camp an SS general Kurt Botter and his deputy Colonel Blum. The general was sentenced and hanged. The colonel committed suicide soon before the execution. In May 1946, Friedman met a man known as Artur, the leader of the secret organization Haganah, dealing with illegal transfers of the Jews to Palestine, which at that time was under the occupation of the British military forces.
One day I met Tadek Friedman. He was sent to me by somebody, and he told me that he's looking after war criminals from Radom, the place where he lived. And I said, look, this is a good occasion. I would like to have a group of young people who can continue to work to see if they can find war criminals in Austria, because we knew that many Austrians had taken place in the Holocaust. So there was another group of young people. Manus Diamant was one of them. Ale Gutmann was one of them. Who came to Vienna. They had the same aim. So they got together and they formed a group which was then called the Documentation Center for looking after war criminals.
Pamiętam już pierwsze zebranie Tadek, teraz skończyło się z Radomiem, teraz muszę szukać z całego świata z tych zbrodniarzy. No, on wybrał dobrego człowieka.
That was an important day for Friedman. That day determined his future. He became a secret agent and formed an investigation group. 5 students from Poland, the Soviet Union and Germany. Soon another person joined in, a medicine student, Anna Gutmann. 3 years later, she was Tobia's wife. They had their office in a few rooms in the center of Vienna and started to gather archive materials. So Jews started to fill in questionnaires, stating where they had spent the occupation, if they had witnessed any crimes, and who had committed them. Everyone was asked for smallest details, which could prove crucial in searching for criminals.